Hello lovelies, welcome to Pagecraft, or a warm welcome back if you've been here before. I'm Paige, and today I have the monthly check-in for September for you. Now I'm going to film this in two parts, and this is the first part where I'm going to talk about how August went for me and my hopes and plans for the month that we are currently in. And then we will move on to the second part of this video, where I'm going to get a bit more personal and sit down and have a little chat with you about how I'm doing and my thoughts on the road ahead. But let's start with talking about August and how it went down in painting wise. So we can start with finishes, because I actually have a finish for August and you are looking at it right here. Now this is Unicorn Dab from Diamond Dots, and it was a birthday present for me from my partner and my daughter. And I actually made an entire video about this. I made an impromptu unboxing, and I even had like a whip and chat thing, or a craft and chat thing attached to it and everything. So that was sort of my whole birthday event that I had on my channel, because I wanted to do something with you all, and this just really lent itself to that. So, and if you're noticing that my lighting situation is a bit odd today, it's because it is. My ring light broke, so I'm working on very, very cloudy, rainy Norwegian weather right now. But it is what it is. If I'm going to film today, we're just gonna have to work with it. So, but yes, this is my one and only finish for August, and in that video I had a giveaway actually. I had 3 of them, because that video celebrated not only my birthday, but also reaching a subscriber milestone, and it was my channel anniversary. But unfortunately that video didn't do too well, so I don't get to do like a fancy draw right now of the winners from that giveaway, because there simply weren't enough people participating. So basically, Mia and Katarina, congratulations, you both won a gift card. So you can just contact me by email. It is in the description of this video. It's also in my about page. And yeah, we'll get you sorted out with your gift cards. So congratulations, and thank you so much for wishing me a happy birthday. I appreciate you a whole lot. But that was my finish. Moving on to the whips I've had going for August. Well, here is one of them. This is Mushroom Kingdom, that you will have seen before on this channel more than once. Now this was part of a poll I had going. I need to clear out some of my storage and to be able to start new projects, and to be able to start my big comparison project that I want to get started on at some point in my life. I'll talk more about that later. But this won the poll, so I have worked on this a bit, and I have finished a square. Oops, sorry to bump you. This one here, and I am going to continue working on this slowly but steadily. So that is that. My other whip is right under here, that I worked on in August. And you can kind of see her. I'll just do this, because quite frankly I don't want to show you the entire thing, but she is here. The reason why I don't want to show you the entire thing, the reason why I'm being a bit sneaky, is because I'm almost done with her, and I want to show her to you properly in my next update. And also because we're talking about August, and I had finished until right about here when we entered September. So this is more of a fair representation of what I got done in August. But yes, those are the two main whips that I had going in August. I've also worked a bit on Toadstool Cottage, but we'll talk more about that project in part 2 of the video. But those were my whips and my finish. When it comes to my goals, I have this ongoing goal of sticking to buying 2 canvases, 2 or less, every month, because I kind of collect diamond paintings and it can easily get out of hand, so I made it. So I took it upon myself this year to do something about that, and I have been able to stick to that in August as well, and I'm actually quite happy about that. Because, you know, sometimes you want to do that shopping therapy. I managed to not do that, so yes, happy about that. And one of my purchases was actually flower delivery. The Ghibli diamond painting from Diamond Art Club that I've been drooling over since it was released. So I'm so happy. I'm so happy that I was able to snag that before it sold out when it was restocked, because it sold out quite quickly. And there will be an unboxing of that at some point, but I don't know when. It's not going to be in the near future, which I'm also going to talk a bit more about in part 2 of the video. But that was August, basically, when it comes to diamond painting. My finish, my whips, and how I'm doing with my purchases. So when it comes to September and what I hope to do in September, we're already right smack in the middle of it. So not a lot of time left, but there is a couple of weeks still. One thing is I hope to finish Voyager, which I think I'll be able to do because I only have 3 sections left. Oh my god, that's too many fingers. 3 sections left. So yes, we will most likely have a finish in my next update video. I'm so excited about it. I love this canvas so stinking much. So that's a good time. So when I've done that canvas, when I've completed Voyager, I want to start a new project again. Yes, I'm just trying to stay sane here, my friends. I need to do what I need to do to stay sane right now. So I want to start a new project, and that is my fall project. If you know anything about me, if you've been around here before, you know that I kind of like celebrating the passing of seasons. So I really wanted to do a fall project this year, and the one I've picked out is this one. Gnome and Friends by Jeff Allen. I'm not going to unbox this with you right now. And if I have time and energy, I will unbox it with you before I start it. But if I don't have time and energy, you will still see it around on my channel. So I'll just lay this down here. It is around, as you can see, and all that good stuff. I'm going to have this be my Drills and Chills project for this year. I haven't been able to do a lot of events this year, but I want to do that one at least. And if you're unfamiliar, Drills and Chills is a quite big diamond painting event that is hosted by Diamonds and Washi and Emeralds and Fairy Lights, I believe. Celebrates everything autumn and spooky season. So if you have a fitting canvas, it runs all the way through October. So you can just join all you want, as long as the kits are licensed, I believe. But that is my plan when it comes to new starts for September. Is just this one. I've already peeked on it, me and my partner did, and I love it so much, and I can't wait. So very excited about that. And when it comes to videos for September, I have 2 planned actually that I've already filmed, and one of them is already edited and ready for you, and it will be up on Monday. So they are 2 unboxings. And the first one that will be up next week is actually my very first uni-made canvas. I'm so excited about it. And I plan on working on that one in October, but I'll tell you more about that when the time comes. Yes. The other unboxing that will be up the week after that. And it's also a very special unboxing to me. It's because that canvas was actually gifted to me by a subscriber, and yes, it was a very special moment and a wonderful memory. So I look forward to sharing that with you as well. And other than that, I make no promises. I'm just happy I have those 2 for you, to be honest, right now. And yes, so that actually concludes our little monthly check-in with the stats, so to speak. We've talked about August, talked about my plans for September. So I think it's time that we move on to our little talk. So it will be just a second for you, but it will be a little bit longer for me because I have to film this in 2 parts today because of time constraints. But I will see you in just a moment, and let's sit down together and have a little chat. Okay. So, it's been only a second or 2 for you, but it's been a few hours for me. It's now the evening, same day, and my daughter is asleep, and I have a moment of quiet to be able to sit down with you. So, yes, I wanted to have a little talk about you. With you. I wanted to have a little talk with you. We've just been through the update for September, and as I have said, it's time to get a bit more personal and have that little talk. So I wanted to just sit down and chat with you a little bit about what it's been like for the past few weeks. And let me tell you, August has been a month. Now, I had planned to film a lot in August to get ahead of schedule, but I lost just about all of my remaining free time, quote unquote, days in August to some sickness and a variety of other life stuff popping up. So yes, I've been very overwhelmed, and I've struggled with the transition to a new everyday routine at the start of my studies brought with it. So if it's your first time here, this fall, I have started my studies to become a teacher, a fully qualified one. I already have a master's degree in literacy, and the way it works in Norway is that if you do another year of a teacher school, as it were, including some practice and some subjects, etc., you become fully qualified, and there's different levels, basically pay grades, and when you do that, you become like the top level there. So I'm doing that to invest in our future. But the new everyday situation has brought with it new routines, and yeah, I've struggled with the transition, and that's normal for me. I do struggle with the transitions. They are hard, yo. And on top of that, we have also had quite a few projects that needs doing around the house and garden before winter sets in earnest here in Norway, so that's still going on. So I try to do a half hour here and there, because that's what my body can manage before going ouch. Because on top of all of this, add the fact that I am quite pregnant, and you got yourself one exhausted friend over here. So that is basically my situation right now. It is getting better because I've taken some steps, and I do adjust eventually. So I'm not trying to be doom and gloom over here, but I want to be honest and I want to be realistic about things. So there's a lot happening, and I basically had to do a lot of thinking, and I've had to make some priorities in order to, just manage the everyday and take care of things as they need to be taken care of. And as my health varies because I am pregnant with my second one, our second child, and I am over halfway now, and as the pregnancy progresses my capacity will lower, as is natural. So basically what I'm trying to get at is that as I said, I've made some priorities. I've done some hard thinking and come to a few decisions. Oh, having a sip. So basically, let me just get to the point. What I need to do is I need to make diamond painting what it originally was, and what originally inspired me to make this channel in the first place. That is the therapeutic, relaxing hobby that we all love. And I need to make sure that my downtime is actually recharging for me, and that I don't fill it up with a lot of pressure and self-imposed obligations. Yes, I've had to get really honest with myself, and it's not fun, but it needs doing sometimes. So yes, I have to, I've had to get, as I said, really honest with myself about my actual capacity right now. And in the coming months leading up to the baby's arrival, as I said, it's only going to decline, most likely. Of course, I could be lucky and be fit as a fiddle until the very end, but if it's anything like my first pregnancy, no, it's not gonna be like that at all. So, and my studies will also increase in demand as time goes on. I have an exam coming up in a couple of weeks. Then I have a practice period after that exam of 6 weeks that will be quite intense. And then after that, it's another period of exams. And then, Christmas is here. And I will be heavily pregnant by that time. And my baby is due at the end of January. So by the time I'm done with this semester, I will be quite heavily pregnant, and it will be very much time to get everything ready for baby survival and such. So back to diamond painting. So one of the things that I have struggled quite a bit with over the last couple of weeks is, and this sucks, I've dreaded saying it, I've kind of procrastinated filming this because it's not fun, but I have to be an adult about it and just be honest with how things are actually going. And so one of the things that I've struggled with over the last couple of weeks is accepting the fact that I'm going to have to let go of some of my goals for this channel, the main one being my toadstool cottage project. Yes, I am someone who gets very dedicated to reaching the goals I set for myself. So having to realize that I would not be able to finish that project this year really sucked, to put it bluntly. Especially since I would have been able to do it if only this year had been somewhat normal. But it hasn't been. I have been sick a lot, both before getting pregnant and after getting pregnant. So I've had literal months where I haven't been able to diamond paint at all. So I've been working with a handicap. That's just the way it went this year for a variety of reasons. So yes, the fact that I have to accept that I won't be able to finish that canvas this year, combined with how inconsistent I've been with the updates on the project, leaves me feeling not good. I want to do better for you all, basically, but I have to accept that I just can't do it right now. I can't do it without sacrificing my commitment to my studies, i.e. my future, my home, and not least, my growing family. And the thing is, and this is why, things just has to be this way right now. The thing is that taking care of my family is a value that is at the very core of me. So when push comes to shove, it will always come out on top, no matter what. So yes, I am very sorry, but my year-long Toadstool Cottage project will have to be transformed to simply a long-term project without a deadline attached to it. Because I think I will lose my mind otherwise. Oh. Yes, I don't mean to sound very dramatic on here, but I value honesty, and I just want to be honest with you that I have struggled with adjusting, and this is one of the things that I just have to do in order to stay sane, because that is, after all, taking care of our health is the most important thing that we can do for ourselves and the people we love. So I have to let go of my pride a little bit and just accept that, you know what, this just isn't the season for those giant projects. But I am not giving up in its entirety. I still love that project. I just have to, as I said, I have to make diamond painting, I have to take it to its original purpose again, which is being relaxing and therapeutic. And that means taking a lot of the pressure off. So that is why Toadstool Cottage from now on will be a long-term kind of a background project. So I will still do updates when I have them for you. I just want to be upfront with, you know, where my priorities lie right now. So that brings me kind of to the next thing, because it's continuing the theme of trying to stay sane. And that is that I also have to take the pressure completely off when it comes to making videos. At all this fall, excuse me. Yes, I have to take the pressure off, like in its entirety, when it comes to making videos this fall, because things are a bit out of the ordinary right now. So I do want to still make videos. I love getting to share about this hobby with you, but trying to stick to a schedule and grow my channel is just too much right now. And quite frankly, it's kind of been killing my joy and my creativity with it all, which is, I mean, that's kind of ridiculous. This is supposed to be a hobby, it's supposed to be fun, so that is just a clear signal that I need to reevaluate and make some changes, and that is what I'm trying to do now. There is a season for everything, and right now, as I said, I need to take, I have to mentally take this, meaning making videos, making YouTube videos, down to a hobby level. So that means that I will make a video when I have the extra energy to do so, and otherwise I will just enjoy the therapeutic effect of diamond painting as it is intended, you know. So that also means that I don't have an estimate on when I'll be able to start my comparison project of the 2 versions of Time Advisor from Orloa. But it is a project that I'm excited about, and I keep buying bits and bobs for it here and there. Yes, I recently got some washi and a very cheap pen, diamond painting pen, and little bits and bobs, but that's a story for another time. Yes, that's a story for another time. As I said, I do intend to keep making videos. As I mentioned earlier, I've already have some, scheduled for you. But for now, I want to say that the beautiful thing that has come out of all of this is that my spark and joy for diamond painting is back again. Yes, the more pressure I'm able to let go of, the more I'm enjoying the hobby again, and that makes me very happy. That is, as I said, the reason why I'm here in the first place, is discovering this hobby and how, and I know this resonates with a lot of you, just how therapeutic it can be, how it gives you a little breathing space in your everyday life. So, and I really need it to do that for me right now. So yes, I'm not going to make any promises for the weeks ahead other than the 2 unboxings that I've already filmed and got ready for you, as I mentioned. But I do hope to be able to check in with you in October, though, before my very intense 6-week practice period starts, simply because I love you guys and I want to. So, and I'm also quite confident that I'll still be able to finish 2 more of my whips from last year to complete my goal of finishing 5 of them, but we'll see. I don't know if you can tell, but I have a really hard time of letting go of goals I set for myself. I am a quite determined person, but I have a lot of goals, and as I said, my family and my health, it will come out on top, always. So, but that is actually my update. That is what I wanted to talk with you about. It's basically me coming on here and just being very honest with you. It sucks that I'm not able to reach all of my goals and make good on all of the fun things that I really wanted to do with my channel this year. I simply don't have the strength for it right now. But yes, that is how things are right now. Please let me know how you are doing. I don't believe I've asked about that, but as I've said, I do love coming on here. I love checking in with you. I love getting to share about all the fun stuff that's happening, because I do have some time to diamond paint and do creative stuff. And it is very important now in order to stay sane. So yes, but I will keep you no longer. Thank you so much for checking in with me today. Thank you for listening. And yeah, I look forward to checking in with you again in a few weeks. And until next time, I wish you well and happy crafting. Bye bye.